Hello, everybody. This is Ava with My Brainy Mess. How is everybody? I'm good. Can't complain. I'm behind on my Christmas daily, so we're going to catch up on 2 days today, and maybe 2 days tomorrow, and maybe 2 days the next day, and maybe I'll get caught up. I wanted to do the mixed media morsel video because I wanted to finish up that series because I managed to get my whole book done. As you can see, I'm just I always get excited when I finish up a whole prompt series. I have another one somewhere that I did from the year before or last year, 2024, but I don't know what I did with it. It's around here somewhere. I think it's probably in my journal cabinet over here somewhere. I'll have to find it and put this one with it. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm okay. I'm cold. It's cold. It hit a real cold snap and got down in the 30s these last couple of days, and in Texas, it's cold. Of course, I'm more of in the middle part of Texas. I'm right in the middle between Houston, San Antonio, Austin, and Dallas, and I'm kind of right in there. So I'm in Montgomery. So and we get some of the cold snaps uh, more so than Houston does. Houston doesn't get it nearly. We get it first before they get it. So and it's pretty chilly, and I'm sure it's even more chilly where my son is, which is in Huntsville, which is a little bit more north from where I am. Anyway, what we're gonna do, the little watercolor things from the D. Winton group getting a little more difficult, and some of them are. The one I'm gonna do tomorrow will be hard. I was not gonna do it. I was gonna do it offline, but I changed my mind. We're gonna do it. So let's go. Today we're going to do day 13 and 14. 13 is this little Christmas tree hat, I guess you might say. And day 14 is a little trifle. So we're going to be doing those here in a little bit. I got 2 Christmas cards this over the week. One from my friend from Sunday school class. I think it's beautiful. I think this is going to make a gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas journal when I start making them for next year. And what I even like about it is the front. Trying to look at this. Isn't that cute? Anyway, I love this envelope and plan on doing something with it as well. Probably go into the journal. And then my let's see, he's my nephew by marriage. Gave us this little card, which I think is absolutely beautiful. And it's a Max Lookadoo Dayspring. So, but I think he put enough Christmas stamps on it, don't y'all think? Hold on, let me get this back in. Look at the Christmas stamps. Aren't they cute? I'm going to cut all those out and use them. And I love this as well. I wished I hadn't have done all this, but I can probably trim it up and do something with it. But I don't know. Anyway, the front's nothing special. It's got our addresses on it. But anyway, those are going to make beautiful journals for next year. Oh, I'm always dropping things. Oh. Okay. Anyway, first off, we're going to do day 13. And I figured day 13 would be our prompt. What gift from your childhood Christmas stands out to you the most? And we'll talk about that. And day 14, What role did your grandparents play in your Christmas memories? And we'll talk about that when I'm doing the little trifold. Okay, so that being said, let's go from here and let's zoom you in. Oops. Oh, hold on. Well, there we go. Zoom you in. And I don't have any of my watercolors set up. I wasn't quite prepared, was I? Let's see, we'll put that back over there. And have everything out for my little mixed media morsel edgewise things yesterday. I still have all that out. And there we go. All right. First off, I think we're going to paint her face and her hair. See, where's my little white one? There it is. One of these days I need to change out my water. Oh, I need my hair. Okay, let's see. Oh. What have I done in the last couple of days? I forgot to do my 3-day journaling today. I wanted to hurry up and get in here, so I may have to do that. I think yesterday I talked about that. I was making raisin bread. I had made some raisin bread the other day, and it didn't really turn out that good. Well, this one did. Oh my gosh, I was so proud of it. It turned out really, 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 really good. And we've already gone through, I've had made I can't even think. Regular bread, regular white bread. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her hair down a little bit. And I'm already out of it. We had it. They make small loaves. I only make 8 slices, and I had bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwiches last night. It was good with the regular white bread that I made. So I need to make another loaf, but I'm not going to because I don't go through white bread that much. I'm only going to make it when I know I'm going to make sandwiches. And to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of breaded out. I have been eating so much bread lately because I've been trying all these different breads. I want to try a jalapeno cheddar bread, but I have to get the stuff for it. I need to get some jalapenos, and I need to get some cheddar cheese because I don't have any. I'm out. Wrapped all my Christmas presents yesterday, so I was very proud of that. We're gonna do this little wreath. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do the top of her head. Shoot. See if I can't get some of that off. Fiddle-dee-dee. All right, she's gonna have a green head. Yeah, I forget that this is part of her hair. Let's see, I finished wrapping Christmas gifts. Got that done. I can't see my pencils and I'm getting wiped out here. Hold on. I kind of messed it up here. Okay. Let's try that real quick. I'll fix it when I start doing pen work. I can't believe I did that. Yes, I can. I swear. I'm always doing such goofy things. Let's see. Now let's try this again. Anyway, wrap Christmas gifts, so all that's done. That was fun. I actually got on the floor. Can you imagine a 7-year-old woman getting on the floor? Wasn't too bad. Just getting up was a struggle. I don't get up very pretty. And my animals, well, of course, were all in my business, especially the cat. The dogs were kind of curious to know what I was doing, so I turned around and gave them a piece of paper, wrapping paper to tear up. Crisco, he took it immediately outside, which he does, so Shelby doesn't get into it. That's kind of what he does. He's funny like that. He don't like to share. And of course, Shelby doesn't either, but when it comes to toys, they kind of have a tendency to fight over them. Anyway, let's see. Okay. All right, we're going to use some. Oh, wait. Let's do something first. I'm going to put some water around here. Okay. And then I'm going to touch and let it do its thing. Probably should have done this first. There we go. Let that all dry while I'm working on something else. Okay. Kind of work on the candles a little bit. Can't see them. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Okay, I'm gonna dry those yellows out and put some orange. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that in ink. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I am not happy with this. No, I'm not. It's not doing well. Oh well, we'll fix that with a gray pencil pen. I'm gonna do some pen work. Yeah, like a little bit of gray. Hey, Missy, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? My puppy's looking through the little fence area, wondering what I'm doing. Yeah, they come over here. I've got them fenced off where they can't get in. And put a little wick. And then I'm gonna put a little eyebrow over this little lady. Then I'm gonna give her little eyelashes. There we go. Okay, and then do some greenery. I'm gonna well, I need a darker green. Do I have a darker green? I wonder if a lighter green would do good. Let's try this and see. Can't even see it. No, can't see it. All right. I don't have a dark green, really. Okay. Orange. I need orange. I don't want that. Let's try this one. There we go. Now, some brown. we go. Let's see. Just see if I can't get rid of some of this white. There we go. Okay, and we have 13. And what I do with my okay, I'm gonna take my I forgot to talk about what was 13 again? What gift that stood out to me the most? Back in my day, we didn't have tape players and all that stuff. We had the only tape type player was a real tape player with the round. It was a recording tape player. I mean, it actually had wheels, and you had ribbon that went from one side to the other side, and you literally, in order to tape your music onto these reels, you had to listen to the radio. And what I would do is I would call into the we used to call into the radio to get them to play certain songs. And surprisingly, and then through the radio, I would tape my music. That's how I was able to get music, was to copy music to be able to play all the time. And of course, we played with it with recording each other and making silly things. And my favorite thing was to take that tape player and just set it up and in a where a bunch of people are in the environment, and let them kind of record them, not knowing that they're being recorded, and then play it back to them. They used to be so much fun. We always pranked our parents doing that. It was funny. Let's see, I want to put my initials. But that's how we either had to buy records to get the favorite songs, or I taped it on the on my tape player. And and you had to and you can record over it and over it and over it and what have you. But yeah, that was the thing that I remember most, and I was so excited about that tape player because it was a big deal and cost quite a bit of money at that particular time, and so having that tape player was quite exciting. Okay, so that's day 13. Day 14. We are going to talk about what role did the grandparents play in a Christmas memory. What I remember is we didn't really have our grandparents weren't involved in our lives in the early parts of our life until I was a teenager. Excuse me, I had to get some water. Until I was a teenager. My grandmother on my dad's side of the family lived in Midland, Texas, which is, shoot, takes a day to drive there. And, and my mother's side of the family lived in Missouri, Caruthersville, Missouri. And you'll have to, back then, families had huge families. My mother was in a family of 12. She was the third child, oldest child. There were one, two, three, four girls, 8 brothers. Is that right? 8 and 4, 12. And 8 brothers. I think now we have Uncle Jerry, Uncle, have my aunt, my two aunts, see, I think I only have, I can't remember, I can't remember their names. I just kind of went blank. Uncle Jerry, I remember because he used to live with us. See, Uncle Jerry. I'm blank, totally blank. And I have 2 aunts and 3 uncles, I think, still living right now on my mother's side of the family. On my father's side of the family, I think I only have 1 aunt left, if I'm not mistaken. And he was on a family of 6 kids, and he was the oldest. My father was I think the oldest, or was Aunt Sue the oldest? I'm thinking my father was the oldest, and Uncle Donnie was the youngest. He was closer to my age. So anyway, I didn't see my grandma. They weren't involved in our Christmas traditions at all, ever. Really, because there's just too many of them, too many of us to take care of. Just on my grandmother's side of the family, we're looking at, I think I figured out one day, counting all the grandchildren and all the greats, we had like over 100 people on my mom's side of the family in that generation. And then on my dad's side of the family, there's probably 50. I'm not even sure that many, actually, with greats and grands and whatever. But anyway, my grandmother on my dad's side of the family finally moved in our area, and we all gathered on Christmas Eve at her house on Christmas Eve, and some of us came Christmas Day for Christmas dinner. It just depended on the different families and what have you. But I remember Christmas Eve was a big thing, and it wasn't until I was in my junior and high school years that it became a tradition. And anyway, everybody would try to gather over there for the holidays, and it was fun. And I was at an age where I was making everybody's gifts, and that lasted way until my father passed away. And when my father passed away, everybody diminished, and it kind of quit after that. So that was that memory. So that was for this little trifle for the day 14. Okay, let's see what we can do with this thing. I'm not really excited about this one. Let's see. She kept this white because it was supposed to be cream, and we colored in the biscuits, or the sponge, as she put it. Shoot. And but yeah, when my father passed away, that tradition kind of went away. And nobody, it kind of fizzled. And then eventually my grandmother moved away when my youngest uncle married. And they moved somewhere in, not exactly sure to be honest, in mid-Texas somewhere. I don't remember because I kind of lost track of them after that point, and I got married and had my own little life, and so there you go. And then the tradition just was with my mother. She put some strawberries in between, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, that's all right. And there's cream in here, but she put some kind of jellies in between the biscuits or the sponge. And this is supposed to be cream on top, and there was also berries on top. To make it pretty. Oh, I forgot. Let me dry this real good because she put orange slices on top of this. So let me dry this real good because I don't want it to bleed. I'm thinking I'm going to do pen work on that. If I have a good orange. Yeah, I think I have a good orange to use. I'm going to do a light orange to color it. So we're gonna color these orange slices. Probably should have made these lighter. Yeah, probably should have. And that's the white cream, so I'll leave that alone. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and kind of outline this trifle bowl. Can't get it to. Okay. All right. Let's. And then they had some little. I should have let it dry. That's okay. Let's let it dry real quick. I kind of spread out kind of perfectly, actually. My bottom's not very... I don't do very well when there's a lot of color mixed together. It just doesn't seem to do well. Okay, we're going to do some pen work. I think I should have done that in white. I don't really... Do I have a white gel pen? Let's see if I can do that better. Oh, that just looks so much like orange slices. Ha, 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 ha. I'm not happy with it. But that's all right. I want to make these a little thicker. Maybe that makes it a little better. A little better. Okay. I'm going to take my little pen. And I'm going to kind of outline these berries a little bit better. There we go. And, oh, I need to do the... Can you see? Okay. There we go. It's the best I can do. I want to do something to the background, and I don't know what I want to do. What should color? Maybe a real pretty light green, maybe. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's dry it up. Not one of my favorite pieces, but hey, got the job done. Okay, then we're gonna, this is item 14, and that's and then I'm gonna do this. There we go. Day 14. Sign the little booger. Uh-oh, what'd I do with my favorite signing pen? There we go. And we got that. All right, guys. I thank y'all from the top of my brain to the bottom of my feet. Please like and share and subscribe to my video. I mostly appreciate it. Hit the notification button to let you know I have a video waiting for you. Otherwise, y'all have a most blessed day, and I will see you on Flip Flop.